Max.
No, not again.
Max. Okay, alright there. Hello guys, we're here with Max.
You seem to be interested in this. I'm a very sick guy, I know.
And you just won the locals with it's a really nice deck. Played against this the other night.
You beat it.
I beat it. What are you playing?
I am playing a very degenerate Vegeta baby deck that essentially I am. Yes, see, my former teammate has really converted me. Essentially, it's just trying to kill your opponent as quickly as possible, using very. I guess you'll see. So, leader's Vegeta baby. I play it more for what it is rather than what it does, but essentially just lets you take a life and neg-5 something. Draws when it attacks. But essentially the fact that it's a red Saiyan plays into why I chose it, and the self-awakening. So I play 2 sets, 4 of Cabba, 4 of Trunks. It's kind of the bread and butter of the deck, and that's what you're going to be using to go into Plea. Next up, Vengeful Onslaught, a card that hasn't really seen any play at all, but with this, so essentially lets you choose one of your, I believe, red battle cards. Is it have to be red? I don't know. A 15k battle card, switch it to active and it gains 5k, which essentially just lets you attack with the Trunks and Cabba twice, take a life each time, so you can turbo your Awaken.
You need a machine mutant leader.
Yes, so that's why you got Vegeta baby. So when you've done that with the Cabba and Trunks, it becomes 30k attacker. And because you've taken all this life, you can then quickly awaken into Plea, sack off the Trunks or Cabba, and then you go from there. If they've been attacking you up until that point, if you're down to 2, you can play Ape Whisperer, but that's not, it's kind of situational, and a lot of the time you will just sit on Plea. And then the spiciness, we have Triple Flash. Because my leader is a Red Saiyan, when his power becomes 40k or more, your opponent can't counter his attacks, which is extremely degenerate when you're doing it on turn 1. Your opponent only has 1 energy, because you won the coin flip, of course. The way that we get it up to 40k power, we have 4 Dependable Mum Bombers. Usually if you don't have a Cabba or a Trunks, it'll be a good turn 1 play, just gives you cycle. A lot of leaders only draw when they attack your leader, so not only are they not going to target the bomber, but they're going to be giving you more cards, bring you closer to Awakening, and closer to 2, which is just nuts in this. I'm only running 3 combination attack pan, it would be 4, couldn't find the 4th, so I just substituted it with a Russian Warrior pan. If you have a Goku or a Trunks with 25k power or more, you can just free play it, and it, once per turn, can buff a Goku or Trunks by 5,000. So
if you don't own any combination attacks, can you play 4 Russian Warrior?
I wouldn't suggest it, because obviously it uses energy, and if you're trying to do it on turn 2, one of your energy after Awaken is probably going to be used for this, and another one potentially for the Flaming Death Ball. The next card, so it's an Activate Battle, and it buffs your leader by 10k, and then you can choose to either minus 10k one of your opponent's cards, or plus 10k one of yours. So obviously plus 10k is the perfect amount for Triple Flash, but it also can be used to get rid of your opponent's blockers or anything like that. Then for After Image, good defensive card, but it can also be used in combination with one of your Trunks, Cabba, Bomber defensively to buff it by 40k, then Awaken, play Plea. It's pretty nutty in your opponent's turn. Denial, obviously just a broken card. When your opponent plays battle cards with 20k power or less, just place it straight in the drop. And usually after, well, you untap 2 when you awaken, so you do your big play, leave 2 open, then you have the option of either Denial or Topo. Super combo, pretty standard. Topo, just a stupid card, I'm not quite sure why it's printed, but it is what it is, we're going to play it. And if you don't get your pieces by turn 2, which, well, today it didn't really happen very often, you essentially just end their turn and you have a whole nother turn. So yeah, that's basically the deck. Take it, do with it what you will, but it did pretty well today. I think I won on average turn 2 pretty consistently, and if not, it was on turn 3 most games.
Would you make any changes?
Well, definitely the 4th combination attack, just because you'd rather not use the energy. But otherwise, I think that's just for this deck. If it's going to play this way, I'm pretty happy with the 51 cards.
Nice. Did you have a side?
I didn't have a complete complete side, it's just a pretty thrown together standard, just 3 Black Power, 2 Haru Haru, probably would have just put in third, Mercenary Towers, Beerus Ball, just because after the triple flash you're leaving up 1 energy, and it's just a good counter to, for example, Champa if they're going to use that to try and rest your plea. Is that all you've got for just the solid negate? Because from my games playing against you, After Image really doesn't cut it, and Topo you can only really use once, so you want that extra option. And then Exploiting Weakness, just because nutty card, if somehow the game goes on longer, you can just wipe their board, and again, just a good card.
Yeah, anything you need to watch out for in terms of matchups?
I think Red would be quite a difficult matchup just because they can get rid of your little guys before you get a chance to set up. Obviously, you can be smart and just set up your plea with After Image and just do it in their turn so that they can't After Image, or is that all you've got your cards away? But yeah, to be honest, I think, and also in the matchups, yellow matchups, where they could potentially have Time Magic, you don't really get any use out of Great Ape Whisperer, because you're never going to really attack with your plea to restand because you're afraid of the Time Magic, so you just go straight into Triple Flash and kill them that way. But yeah, that is the deck.
Cool, nice. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, so shout out to my team, Kitchen Table Meta, and our sponsor, Ultimate Guard, for providing our sleeves, deck boxes, everything. They've been a great help. And yeah, that's it.
Cool, great.
Thank you very much, guys.
Nice.